This news literally changes everything about season 3 of Solo Leveling. Like, this is massive. I'm not even joking. Like, when I heard this, I got so much more hyped about season 3. I'm not even joking. Now, before I tell you about it, I just wanted to say thank you. Literally 2 days ago, I put out a short saying that I just reached like 10 subscribers. And now, literally 2 days later, I'm at 35 subscribers, which makes me so happy. I'm not even joking. So I genuinely just wanted to say thank you. Now, with all that said, this is massive. This is huge. Apparently, Netmarble has officially invested $1.5 million into the Solo Leveling Season 3 production committee. Jesus Christ. Every time I hear like production committee, I just remember One Punch Man Season 3. For those of you who don't know, Netmarble is basically, I think, a Korean company which makes like a couple of like mobile games. I think they also made the Game of Thrones game. So yeah, they're basically like a game company, you could say. So they literally have just come in and just said, okay, here's $1.5 million, make a great season 3. And obviously, yes, they basically are investing into the anime to get some sort of thing back. But even with that said, they have literally increased the anime's overall budget by a long shot. Apparently, this move aims to enhance animation quality and production scale, ensuring the next season delivers even more dynamic action sequences and visual depth. Fans are excited about the investment, seeing it as a strong sign of confidence in the series' growing global popularity. And I would say rightfully so, because Solo Leveling became such a juggernaut. Like, I have read the manhwa. Like, I always knew that if there was ever going to be a Solo Leveling anime, it was going to be really big. But after season 2, it literally became one of the biggest animes that has like come out in recent years. So much so that it even brought more viewership than One Piece. Now, obviously, that doesn't make it better than One Piece. I think they are literally two different separate shows. And with different, I could say, niches that cover, for example, your different needs. Like, if I just want to turn my brain off and watch a cool ass character do some like cool ass things and just aura farm, yeah, for that, Solo Leveling is an amazing show. Dude, it literally made an entire new genre, like aura farming. Now, you could say aura farming was a thing, like, I don't know, I remember some like Dragon Ball fans used to use the term aura farm, but it wasn't like that huge, I could say. But after Song Jing Woo came out, if you hear aura farm, the first thing that comes to your mind is Song Jing Woo. The guy literally made an entire new term. He basically invented a term that we did not realize we needed, but we did. Like, I gotta say, $1.5 million is a lot. And yes, nowadays you see stuff like, I don't know, like the Chainsaw Man movie was like $4 million, which is really low for that quality of animation. I gotta say that. And even the Demon Slayer movie was like $20 million in budget. But even with all that, usually the amount that a studio needs to spend on an episode that's, for example, let's just say a really decent looking episode with action sequences and just let's say good animation is around like $150,000. Yeah, that's usually, I could say, the amount that is basically needed. But for godlike episodes, the budget is usually around like $250,000. It does have like up and downs, but it usually is around that ballpark. Even if we say like it's 300K, like 5 episodes are basically guaranteed to be like godlike. Now I do understand why they decided to delay the third season until like 2027 or, for example, 2028. Because from everything that we're hearing right now, season 3 of Solo Leveling is shaping up to be one of the greatest anime seasons of all time. Like, Solo Leveling became this popular just by 2 seasons. Just imagine, with enough budget and with enough time. Jesus Christ, man. Why couldn't we get a treatment like this for One Punch Man? Like, why the fuck? It is so insane to me that Solo Leveling is basically upgrading itself each season, same as the main character, which he is always like upgrading and getting stronger and better. And the anime is basically doing the same. But in case of One Punch Man, literally every season is a downgrade. Like, we got a godlike season 1, and after that, a okay season 2, and now an awful season 3. Dude, I can't believe I literally got debated by tweets like this. I saw this and I said to myself, oh my god, One Punch Man is going to be animated by Mappa, and it's a parody account. Like, I was so happy for a moment. I was so enthusiastic. And I just saw the views and I said to myself, 1.3 million views? This has to be legit. But when I looked at the Twitter account, 6,000 followers. Yeah, that was really sad, not gonna lie. To the person who actually has made this tweet, I hope when it's night and you decide to sleep, your pillow is warm, and it doesn't matter if you turn the pillow around, it's still warm as hell. I hope you hit your toe on the table. I hope Jacksepticeye comes into your house and hits you in the nut. And listen, I'm not the only one, alright? Every single comment that you look on, people were debated so freaking hard. Like, you can see the frustration just from the comments. This was literally my face when I saw the tweet. Now, not gonna lie, my guy, you made enemies out of a lot of people. So I don't think you're gonna be safe on Twitter for a while. So heed my advice, get off Twitter. Well, I gotta listen to the advice myself. Now, there was some like weird comments like, it's beautiful to see the One Punch Man fandom cry. I genuinely don't understand that there are actually people out there that get happy from other people's like frustration. And for example, it's not like the fandom is like the most evil and awful fandom in the world. But dude, man, the copium is real. Not gonna lie. Like, the copium is in. Yeah, as I said, dude, this image is amazing. Not gonna lie. This image will be generational. Now, there was some like comments that became a little bit too much, not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna show those, but my guy, you better take some time off Twitter. Just saying. Now, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, like all of that good stuff. I really appreciate to all of those 35 people who actually subscribe to my channel. Welcome aboard. Well, that's about it. Bye.